Peace and blessings, everybody. It's your girl, Wendy Zizzo. And today we are here with Kirk the Jerk. And unfortunately, Nappy Red is not available. He's a little under the weather. So we're going to send him some healing vibes, healing vibes. So Awareness Academy 411 is the name of the game. And we is here. We ain't playing, but, I'm just saying. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm just rhyming. So everything that we talk about here on Awareness Academy is for educational purposes only. Don't try this at home, and if you do, it's on you. Did I go? I'm still rhyming again. I can't help it. I'm an artist. I can't. I feel like I can like rap out a whole speaking engagement, which I'm thinking of doing actually. But yeah, so Awareness Academy 411. We just here to give you the 411 on what's going on in the world, give you our 2 little cents, some gems, jewels, diamonds, and a whole lot of more entertainment. So what's up, Kurt?
Ain't nothing, enjoying this beautiful cold weather here in New Jersey as usual. It sucks.
Yeah, it's cold all over Staten Island, and Red is feeling under the weather, so it got to him now. So we without our sound off today.
Yeah, no sound off for
So no
today.
sound off today. So I mean, if I'm gonna do a sound off in terms of because Red's under the weather, the sound off could be about what could you do to improve your health. It's like we tend to wait till we get older to
Hmm.
start taking our health more seriously, especially if you get a cold and it takes longer for you to get over it, or you get sick. Well, that's the same thing. Or you break a bone, or you hurt yourself. Like it takes longer for you to heal, and
Hmm.
that's only because some parts of your body, as not just your body but your system in general, just starts to slowly decline. But what could you do to actually help it along, to give yourself a boost, or even just to maintain a better healthy lifestyle, because at the end of the day, your food is your medicine, and whatever it is that you're eating on a constant basis is what's going to fuel your tank. And if it's that not the most nutritious stuff, then you're not fueling your engine with the right shit. So, it happens, side effects happen as a result. And we call those side effects diseases. And all a diseases or even a sickness, it's just a symptom. It's a symptom to let you know you got some work to do. Scooby Dooby Doo, you got some work to do. What you think about that, Kurt?
Absolutely. It's all about eating different, and start taking natural substance. We're gonna talk about that later.
Oh, also, we do have a guest that wants to come on today, so we can ask him too. What's his idea about the sound off? So let me bring him on, or you can bring him on, Kurt, introduce him, and he could give his 2 cents on the sound off as well.
Everybody, this is my homeboy from BX, Fly Guy BX. They call him Fly Guy. For anybody that know him, they know why they call him Fly Guy.
Oh, he's from the Bronx. I'm gonna wait till he come on to talk mess
All
about it.
right. Without further ado, we got Fly Guy in the house.
Peace,
Hey,
fly
what's
guy.
going on, everybody?
I said I was gonna wait till you got on screen because he said you from the Bronx, and I'm gonna say it to your face. There's something wrong with y'all out there.
I know. Ever since I moved out of there, New York been like a war zone.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
New York is always it's like a different type of animal, like for real, for real.
Yeah.
But the sound off is what we usually start with, with Red. So
Hmm.
the question is, what can you do to help improve your health, or what do you think? Like, how did I put it? It wasn't my sound off. Like, I really made it off of the top of my head, but
What do you
Now
think
I
that
understand
you
what
could
you're
take?
saying.
Yeah, what you could do to what is the things that you take, the steps you take to improve your health?
yeah, what do you think you could do
Yeah.
to help improve your health? Like, yeah, and
Well,
why is it important?
basically, you got to eat good because what you consume plays a big part.
Mhm.
You have to exercise. You have to take daily supplements
Okay.
We said all that
and
same
things
stuff
like
before
that.
we brought him on. That's what's up. He's in the right state of mind.
Protein drinks, etc., what have you.
Yeah,
Facts.
this guy right here is a natural, like healthy dude. He could eat McDonald's and still have a six pack. This guy right here.
Can't stand people like that.
Yeah, some people just lucky like that. They can eat garbage all the time and still.
Nah, I don't think, you know what it is. I think it just takes even longer for it to show up. He gonna keep messing around and he get into his 70s and shit ain't gonna work right. And he be like, wait a minute.
And look like a bloated fool, right?
Yeah. You know one thing I do notice though, when somebody is a heavy drinker or they drink a lot, especially in their 20s and 30s, by the time they hit their 50s, their skin starts to look a bit glossy in a sense. Like, you know, it looks like sort of like it's starting to age faster. Like I just noticed it has like a wrinkly glossy, like it's not fully wrinkled, but it's just not that smooth, you know, you got that good looking skin type of thing. Like I noticed that because I also know someone that didn't drink in their 20s and 30s and they was in their 50s and their skin was immaculate.
Yeah.
You know, so drinking alcohol definitely, especially a lot. If you a drinker, you know, I think doing that over time, it lowers your immune system, which is challenging all the other systems. And
that's true.
Your skin is your collagen.
Yeah.
You know, your there's a few other vitamins I can't think of right now off the top of my head, but I know collagen is definitely one of them. It's been a long day.
You know what it is? Unfortunately, even though that we do this podcast, we still have 9 to 5s right now at the present moment.
We gotta pay the bills, man.
We gotta pay the bills,
we do this because we love it. And for me, I want to help as many people as I can in any way that I can. So, you know, having this podcast is just giving me an opportunity to share all the knowledge and wisdom that I've accumulated over the last 20 years after surviving stage 4 cancer. Like, it took for me to fuck my health up to a point where I had stage 4 cancer to be like, ring, 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 ring. You need to get on your shit. But I ain't even gonna front. It still took me a good 6-7 years after that to get my shit together.
But you know what I always want to say? I always try to get you to say this almost damn near every video that we do, every podcast episode, is to tell them that all the people in the unit that you was in is deceased at the present.
Yeah, so
they're all
so
deceased.
The time that I was being treated with chemotherapy in 2004, I'm telling on myself, right? All the people that were in that room, like, it was a huge room with a whole bunch of chairs. Like, everybody was sitting there getting chemo. I'm the only one still alive from that group of people at that time. And it was funny too, because I actually had my doctor's appointment the other day, and my doctor said, "Oh, when was the last time you seen your oncologist?" I was like, "I don't know, maybe 2-3 years ago. I don't know." She looks it up. She's like, "You haven't seen us since 2020." I was like, So I haven't even bothered to see my cancer doctor, only because I'm like, I'm fine. I'm good. But I'm gonna go see her. I'm gonna go see my oncologist. You know, I didn't know it was 5 years already.
But you know what it is? If it's working for you and whatever you're doing and the steps you take is keeping that shit at bay, by all means, you know what I'm saying? You got something to tell everybody, because at the end of the day, we know a lot of people that get cancer the first time get it the second time. It's just usually 2 years.
Well, you know, one thing I don't think I mentioned it enough that I do that is not even something that most people think of when they think of health and wellness. One of the biggest things that I do on a daily basis, I meditate.
Peace, Lamel. Peace, brother.
I meditate.
Queens in the house. Queensbridge.
So what's up, Queens? You know. Yes. But no, I meditate. Like, you have to understand how important it is to take time out in your day and meditate. Like, well, no matter, there's so many different ways to meditate. People think that, you know, you have to be in this quiet space and nobody can bother you. Like, no, you can meditate while you're walking. You can meditate while you're eating. Like, just become fully present in the moment. Like, if you're eating, just feel and taste everything in your mouth and savor it.
I meditate while I'm driving, coming home from work.
Huh?
I meditate while I'm driving, come home from work.
I love doing that when I'm driving. Yeah, but you could do it while you're walking. You can do it while you're taking a shower. You know, there's different levels to it. You know what I mean? Like, if those are just active meditations where you're just bringing yourself to the present moment. Even if you just start focusing on your breathing, you know, or just focus in this moment that, like, for us, your butt is sitting in the chair right now. Like, just feel your butt and the chair connecting. Like, just bringing your conscious awareness to that, like feeling your feet, feel that your feet exist right now, feel that your knees exist, like you feel your legs, like yo, my legs is there, my butt cheek, my right butt cheek, your left butt cheek, like, oh shoot, like,
I feel my
your
knee,
lower
it hurt
back,
right
your
now.
shoulders, like, let your shoulders relax, unclench your jaw, feel your face, taking a big deep breath.
I banged my damn knee today, so I just
yo,
want to say
one
that for the
time,
record.
I know this older gentleman, I did that with him for not even 2 minutes, exactly what I just walked y'all through.
Yeah.
And he said it took all the stress that he had on him for like the last week off for just that second. Because you'll be surprised what unplugging from the matrix will do to you. Because that's what you're doing. Ultimately, when you're meditating, you're unplugging from reality. You're just going within yourself. And I feel like some people are afraid to do that. They're like, oh, I'm afraid of what I'm gonna find when I get in there. You gonna find you. Like
and I always say that is important, and I do it every Sunday, at least a couple of hours. I do a social media detox. And what I mean by detox, not go to sleep and then wake up and use my phone. So it's been hours that went by. No, when I do wake up, I wait hours to be able to go on my phone, just to give myself time to just live in the moment.
Yeah.
And not racing through all the issues and situations that you go through. We know that some people can, not be without their phone for 24 hours. I understand. But do a few hours. It starts off with a few hours. There's been days that people are like, yo, I called you, you didn't answer your phone. I say, yo, man, I wasn't answering that day.
Yo, even if it's 20, 30 minutes, like most people, the first thing they do when they wake up, they go straight for their phone. Like, no, just sit there with yourself for a moment. Like, just in that moment that you're laying in your bed, just be grateful. I have a bed I'm sleeping in right now. I'm so grateful for these sheets that's on my body. Like just take in life. You know what I mean? Like just stop and smell the roses. And if you continuously do that over time, it'll change your energy and it'll change your life. Like people, they get around me and they're like, you're so relaxing. Like being around you, I just want to relax. I'm like, because I got that good energy. I don't need no negativity around me.
So Lamel said, I work at night. It's important to take a minute and walk and get away from the computer. That's true.
Facts.
That's true. You got it. Sometimes we don't realize that we taking so much information, so much everything, so much life, where sometimes you just want to just be blank, being non-existent, fading in and out of existence for the moment, to just collect your thoughts. And that's why it's okay to just walk away.
Yeah, unplug
and unplug from the matrix, because if you don't, some of us will go crazy over time.
People do go crazy, and the symptoms of you going crazy: depression, worry, sadness, anxiety. Those are all symptoms to let you know you need to unplug from the matrix and go within. Go take your ass outside and put your feet on the ground, connect with nature. Like your bare feet, like take them shoes off, because the rubber keeps you from connecting with your mama, because that's Mother Nature out there. Go out there, connect with Mother Nature. Like we really are so far away from understanding about who we are, who and what we are. Like we forget we are nature. We were made from this planet. Like that's mama right there. You know what I mean? Like even talk about the stuff that you eat. Like everything that the planet makes will help your body.
That's true.
You're made from the same thing. All these preservatives and fake foods and all that. It throws
oh my God.
off.
Speaking of that, that's going to be a subject. I wanted to just say, rest in peace to Irv Gotti. He touched a lot of people's lives. He helped a lot of people, and 54 years old is too young to be leaving this earth. And he had some health issues. That's not his first stroke. That's actually his second stroke, and he already had 2 strokes. And I remember, I remember hearing that Russell Simmons was trying to get him to come to his retreat, and he could help heal him of his situation. Because Russell Simmons been a vegan for over 20 years, and not only the vegan, he's extremely healthy. Like he's on a whole different.
And he meditates.
And he looks when I seen him online, his skin looked clearer than it was before. So you could tell that he's doing something, and he's more. He's really living over there. Like, and I'm not talking about living like going around having fun. He's just living like meditating, eating right.
He is. Like
it's like a
imagine
more,
waking
he's
up and
connected to
seeing
the
that.
spiritual system. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, listen, that's even I'll even tell people like, don't be shy or don't give a damn what people think. Go hug a tree. Go lean up against a tree. You don't even gotta
Hmm.
hug it. Just lean up against a tree and just connect with it. Connect with it, like, just feel it. Even say hello to it. It is a living thing. Like
Yeah.
the tree is a literal living thing. Say hi. Like
And
that tree helps you out a lot. Say hi.
and you know what's crazy? Like you always talk about grounding. Grounding is important too. Put your foot on the ground. Put
Absolutely.
your feet
Listen,
on the ground. Walk
they made
barefooted
us,
in the
huh?
grass.
Yeah, listen, they
Yeah.
made us think that walking around barefoot is savage. Yet
Oh,
the
you walk on the beach in
Yes.
savages
those
are the
shoes? Yeah,
ones
that's good.
walking on the beach. Absolutely.
Feeling
The
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 earth.
beach or just connected with nature anywhere has negative ions. I
Yeah.
mean, I go a step further with it. Like I actually have a grounding mat in my bed and I have a wire that goes out my window and it plugs right into the ground. And I
That's how.
sleep with that every night. And the first few months I did that, it changed my sleep. It changed like my energy levels. Like I was just feeling more energetic, less pain in my body too, because you know all that stuff is just dense energy. So the earth is just I'm
I don't got your
grounding in the
kind of
day.
luck though, because with my luck, if I had a grounding pad with a wire coming out the house in my backyard, it's gonna be bugs crawling up that shit
No,
trying to
it
get in.
ain't. No, it
I
ain't.
got it. Yo, let me tell you something. You know how people have roaches? At one point in this house, it had an infestation.
Well, you could plug it into the wall too, but not the whole,
Goddamn
just the
ants.
grounding part,
They
just the
taking over.
bottom prong. But I'm not doing that. I didn't want to do that.
He said the air's
No, I'm
taking
dead
over.
serious. Like it was like the whole block. It's like where these ants come from, man? Because you know what it was? I think it was when we didn't have a good enough winter, so they didn't get killed off like they normally do. So they came with a vengeance. Word,
Nah, your
man.
ants be on some BS though. When they take over, they be getting in. He said, "Where did you get that wire? What wire? I don't know what he's talking about."
The wire for basically your grounding pad with the wire and stuff like that. Where you get it from?
Oh, what's the name of the site? I gotta remember the name of the site. Give me a minute. It'll come back to me.
And what about the grounding shoes? She also get
Grounding
grounding
shoes.
shoes too.
Yeah, actually, you can go on my website and there's no, I'm gonna put up my link tree on the live. I'm gonna post the live. I'm just gonna put my link tree on there, and you can get to the link for the shoes, for the grounding shoes. So I'm gonna do that, while we on here. But
And it
I'm trying to remember the name of the site for the grounding mat. I mean, you could just search Google search grounding mat, and you'll see a few companies. But just look through them because there's different prices at different companies.
yeah, it's worth it though, because let me tell you something. All humans got electrical charge to them. We are what the earth is. We are with the atmospheres. Like for example, you got water, you got electrons. We got electrons, neurons, and receptors in our brain. We are electrical conductive human beings and stuff like that. So we could touch stuff and we could electrify things in a sense.
Yeah, you ever
So
slide your feet
we have
across
electrical
the
connections.
rug,
And then you
or
shock
or
some
rub a
static
balloon
electricity.
against your head and stick it on the wall, like
We are what the earth is. Magnetic energy and stuff like that. And it's one of the things that I don't want to get too crazy with it because I don't want no government agency looking for me, but I don't like talking about it much. But they have machines where they can harvest electricity out the air. Oh, let me put the link,
I just put
link up.
the link up
I
in
believe it.
Yeah, they got machines that could harvest the air. I'm gonna actually go to the link. I'm gonna
That's
go
my
to the
link
link.
tree. So there's everything on there from my books, um,
Send
my
it.
music.
See if you could send it through the private message, and I could show it so everybody can actually see the website.
All right.
Yeah, you know the private message we got, and then I could just copy and paste it, and I could show it on the screen so everybody can see
I
it.
just
Cause
sent it to your messenger, your Facebook messenger. That's the
oh
only place I can get it.
okay, no problem. I'll go to
Yeah.
Facebook.
So, but not everything is on that link. My books, my journal books. I can't say it's a shameless plug because it's my podcast stuff. Secret Power of Journaling. This teaches about the power of journaling and like to use journaling as a mindset training tool and a meditation tool and a manifestation tool. My book Stage 4, a Cancer Survivor's Story. talking about my cancer experience and how I got through all that. And the legendary Chub Rock did the
Chub
forward
Rock.
to this book, the Chubster. Actually, it's in audiobook form.
So
You
this
can
is it
just go
right
on
here.
Audible and you can hear Chubb himself read out his intro.
So this is where you go
his
right here,
forward.
right?
Yeah,
You
that's
can
the
go.
link right there. Bet.
Okay, for aspect. Okay, click on that. Free ebook. About the author, stage 4 cancer. So you got your books on there.
Yeah, the
This
books
is
is up
great.
there.
She wrote some good books, guys. I read 2 of them already. It's awesome.
I gotta take that vitals off here. But yeah, so I got the grounding shoes, vitamins, and my body butters. The butters. And then
Yep.
at the very bottom is my music. So if people want to hear the music and connect with me on social media, holla at your girl.
Yep.
Don't
She's
try
an
to
artist
holla
too.
at your girl, but holla at your girl.
He said don't try to
Yeah, don't try to holla. Like, I'm here to help you in some way, shape, or form that has nothing to do with touching you. Okay. That's why I ain't in the medical field like that. I ain't no nurse. I ain't no doctor because I don't touch people. I rather talk to
shit.
you and help you out.
They be like, bless your heart, baby. Bless your heart. Bless your heart.
Especially with all the craziness in the world going on. I mean, if we start this, open up the can of politics.
Speaking of that, what you guys think about this? So, and I had to bring it up, and it's funny. It's not funny. It's sad. It's a little bit mix of both. Elon Musk's guy saying all kinds of racist rhetoric, and also got access to America's monetary system.
Listen, my only thing with not only, but I don't entertain it too much. But what I find funny is when Kylie Irvin, when
Kyrie Irving, yep.
Kanye West,
Yep.
I think it was 2 other artists said something that's so-called anti-Semitic, how they got canceled and got sponsors taken away and shoe deals and all this stuff happened, right? Elon Musk throws up the whole hand gesture 2 times.
Yep.
Crickets, bro.
He did it the second time to let everybody know that's what
he did it the second time to be like, I just did it. Let me turn around and for those in the back that didn't hear me. Let me send off this signal. Listen,
and remember where he went. He also went to Germany. They have a far right group in there that's pro I guess Hitler or pro Nazi or whatever. And he went to that group and he did a speech there, and he said allegedly that it was okay about the Holocaust. Don't be ashamed about the Holocaust and stuff. Yeah, you know what it is?
This dude is literally an immigrant,
Elon
bro.
Musk is,
he's literally
South African.
An immigrant that his family benefited from the apartheid. Like his family literally packed up their life and moved to South Africa to benefit off of the apartheid. Yeah. That is insane.
That was like they call it the perfect racism, meaning that it was so the Africans there, which is the majority, stayed in their place where they had the whites, and they was allowed.
They separated them like a line, straight down the middle. Had all the black. How you gonna go into somebody else's country
and do that
and push them out? Yo,
you know what it is, because the region that most of us come from, at least people that look like us, come from that region. We didn't need to be savages because all the minerals and resources, the food, everything we need to eat is right here. So nobody.
Caucasity is real.
All you had to do is just pick up whatever kind of fruit you want. You can just pick it up. It's there. Whatever minerals.
I'm telling you,
jewelry wasn't even considered any type of currency back then before pre-invasion. We were just wearing jewelry because it just looks nice. It was nothing to do with. I mean, besides we was using it for other reasons, but it wasn't nothing to be used for currency.
Absolutely. Like back in before the colonizers came over on the ships to the Americas, gold was everywhere.
Yeah.
Like literally, you can walk anywhere around and find gold. Like the gold was so abundant in North America. That's why the natives wore so much of it, like just gold and crystals and all that stuff. And when they came here, that's the gold rush. The
first gold seekers
went hard at it.
They arrived in San Francisco, California, marking the gold rush of 1849. Yeah.
Yeah, that's when they got over there after they kicked
Yeah.
all of the Mexicans out.
And you
Acting
know
like
what's funny?
California wasn't Mexico at the time.
Even better, people don't even realize that Texas was owned by Mexico, and some of the Mexicans that was there
The whole
was
Western
arguing. No, they were saying that, listen, we was here all the way before this was even considered America. My generation go back before this was
They are the Native
owned by
Americans,
America.
bro.
How you gonna deport me for the land that my family's from not that region of Mexico. They're actually from Texas, which is now known as Texas, but when it was Mexico, my family was here then.
Yeah.
I said, oh shit, I never even thought of
this
that
is what I
part.
say. Like, it bugs me out that they're like, oh, the borders and all this. Yo, they're literally the Native Americans in North America.
Yes.
Like, literally.
That's
like,
it.
It's crazy. Like, I get how it is now in a sense that there's, this country now, Mexico is got, brought down to where it is now. So now,
Yeah.
you want us to respect the way that you do things. I mean, they really need to probate these these green cards back to the 1600s, because there's a lot of Europeans that are here that was they wasn't authorized to come here. They got kicked out their country and landed here.
Well, that's part of it too.
He said y'all have
yes.
Cash App.
Yes.
Actually, didn't you start it up, Kurt?
We could use yours. We could use yours. What's your Cash App?
Zizzo Life. It's Zizzo Life.
Oh, okay. Hold on a second.
LYFE. I think that's what it is.
Let's see. We could just use yours. Let me see.
Yes, ZIZZOLYFE. Yeah.
$, right?
$, yeah. But nah, real talk. Like, it's insane that
LIFE, right?
So they took so much history out of school.
$, Zizzo. ZIZZO
Yeah.
LYFE?
LYFE, yeah.
No,
but it's just crazy how they hide so much history in school. No, take the I out.
Take the I out? Oh, shoot.
LY. Like, just how my name is on Facebook. Same thing. But like, they took so much history out of school, and they're still doing it. They're still trying to take more and more history out of school, like the critical race theory. They don't want that taught. Like, why wouldn't you want history taught?
I did it right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so, like, why wouldn't you want our history taught? Why? Because you don't want people to understand what's actually happening right now. You want them to know what you want them to know. And as long as you're ignorant to your history and what actually happened, the less you gonna feel about it.
Critical race theory is serious too, because people have all these different notions of critical race theory, but they don't understand that it's actually good to teach critical race theory, because it takes the responsibility from the individual white man per se to the system, because the systems are racist.
Yeah.
And the systems is racially designed. And if we start looking at the systems instead of the person, then we can actually make some changes in this country, because a person can't do nothing without the system. So critical race theory says, okay, well, yeah, we know this person might be racist, but let's look at the system that's designed to keep us in our position. The reason why is because when they freed a lot of slaves back in 1865, when we got free, they realized that they're not going to give us jobs. So this is the first time they created statewide prisons. And they created statewide prisons for that reason, because that's when yeah, that's correct. That's her name is Wendy. Yeah.
Well, thank you. It's definitely going towards Awareness Academy.
Yeah, but I appreciate it, brother. I appreciate all the support. We trying to get ourselves on the mark.
Make sure you go on. Everybody, listen, please. Take your time out. Go to YouTube, Awareness Academy 411. Subscribe, share. Comment. We'd love to hear what you think of all the information that we put out. And thank you so much, Lamel. Like, you definitely good looking out. Thank you for the support. For real. We really appreciate that. Definitely shout out to you.
Yes, I appreciate it. Definitely.
But yeah, the critical race theory, what's like exactly what you said is that the system, I seen it. Thank you. The system itself is what the white supremacy is. And the white people, what they get mixed up is they feel like, well, when you saying that you're benefiting from, this system, they feel like, oh, you trying to blame them for, but it's like, bro, you're in the system too. Like you're a part of the system so much that you don't even realize they will chew you up too. Like
That's
they
true.
sacrifice their own all the time. Like the reason why healthcare is not free in America is because they made the decision back in the 70s. Oh, well, if we give black people, if we make healthcare free, then we got to give it to black people. Nah, we ain't gonna do that. So we're not gonna make it for free. At one time, college was free. Once black people started getting their rights after the civil rights movements in the 60s, they started to charge for it. So much that they even charge their own. That's what I'm saying. Like they'll definitely cut their nose to spite their face. And the faster people will understand that we all have the same common goals and aspirations in life, and we are all being held back in some way by the system. And if we could just see the common ground, we can work together and do something about it.
But you know what I do find funny, even with DEI, what kills me the most, and I think this is so entertaining, is that Trump administration don't realize by them getting rid of DEI, they also hurting themselves even more. You're hurting us, but you're hurting you guys too, because we already know that we're not the majority that benefits from that program anyway. Because diversity doesn't necessarily mean just race; it also means sex, gender. It means multiple things. It means if you have a mental handicap or if you're physically handicapped, those all fit those categories to give everybody opportunity, equal opportunity to be able to work a job and not be discriminated on the way they look or the way, or their mental capacity.
And what's ironic is the percentages of who DEI actually benefits is white women. They benefit from, I think, like 60% more, like of the whole system. And what's a shame is that these people have, and when I say these people, I mean these racist people have such a bug up their ass for black and brown people that anything that they think that we're exploiting and getting benefits from, they're hating on. Yeah, F them, F them, right?
Yeah.
But what happens what happens in this situation, like with the DEI, you're fucking yourself, bro.
That's true. Yo, you see what he said? He said,
part of my language, but
you see what they did to the CEO of Healthcare Act? It says this is just the beginning. That's true. They killed them. They killed him, man. They killed the health.
Let's talk about Luigi real quick, because they trying to wipe Luigi from our minds right now. Because as long as they take Luigi out of the social media and people talking about him, now they can get a jury to actually convict him. Because the problem was he has so much popularity that they couldn't get a jury. They can't get a unbiased jury against him, so they're gonna have to let him go.
Because they don't.
If you notice, you haven't heard much about Luigi.
But here's the thing. That CEO, people say, "Oh, he has a family, he has a this." Let me tell you something. A lot of people that he did a stroke of a pen, right, and killed a lot of people just with a handwritten, just writing something on a piece of paper and policy. You killed a lot of people. You're the biggest murderer. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I feel bad. I don't like to see loss of life. I'm gonna be honest with you. But there must be realistic here. Who's the bigger murderer? Luigi that's killed him, or him signing a form that's responsible for killing a lot of people and denied a lot of people life-threatening surgeries to save their life.
On medications, they
couldn't get and stuff like that. Like fuck
treatments
that.
They couldn't get. Like, yes. Hey.
Right.
It's definitely a lot. But back on to just even with I hate, let me not say hate. Hate's such a strong word, but yeah, President Trump, and I wasn't saying I hate him. I was gonna say I hate giving him the title.
No, I hate
President Trump.
I entertained by him, but I hate
interesting stuff. Like I'm curious to see what happens. Like I try not to, or I do my best not to get caught up in the matrix so much about this, because what happens is also people, they're throwing all this stuff at us.
They're throwing a lot
to throw you off.
Yeah.
Like the more they just keep hitting you with all this different shock and awe, they're gonna break your mentality down. Like you're not gonna be responsive. You're gonna tune out, and it's also called desensitizing, right?
Yeah.
Once they desensitize you, now they can pull in the next phase of what they're trying to do. Just look at Hitler's playbook. Everything you read in that book is what
They doing it. They try. See, the first thing they're trying to do right now. Hitler had a propaganda campaign. He did that for almost 2 years with the Jews.
All, yep, for 2 years.
All he kept on saying over and over how bad the Jewish people are. The world would be better without them. And he did that for almost 2 years before they start being slaughtered, unfortunately. And it resulted in psychologically brainwashing people because humans are a creature of repetition. So if you're saying the same thing over and over and over and over and over, guess what? You're going to start to believe it. That's why sometimes you got to disconnect from the matrix and just give your body a chance to reboot. You know what I'm saying? Before you go back into the mess again.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, Trump is doing that right now. But here's the thing. Trump is throwing up all kinds of stuff to see what stick. But my issue I got with the Democrat Party is that, okay, he's doing all this. Okay, this is considered illegal. Okay, this is illegal. This is illegal. This is illegal. This over here is illegal. Why is it that we worry about lawsuits? Where's the people locking people up or fighting back? You know what I'm saying? Why if they my thing is if they're gonna be illegal, why you don't be illegal? Get somebody to tackle somebody, hurt some. I'm not saying kill nobody, but I'm being real. You gotta fight with fire at this point because by the time they fix the situation, it's gonna be this country gonna be a disaster.
Listen, this I mean, in my opinion, there might be more than there might be two or three. What you say, Fly Guy? What he say? I didn't hear if he said
Fly Guy, what you said?
I ain't say nothing. I was like agreeing with y'all.
Oh, well, one thing I will say though is, it might be more than one thing, but the main thing, the number one thing that we can do. So free Diddy, free R. Kelly, they didn't do shit.
Oh, just starting.
He's starting.
Nah, free R. Kelly, man. R. Kelly's a legend. We need R. Kelly.
That's gonna be the next.
Keep him away from the girls, but we need to just put R. Kelly in a room somewhere so he could just only make music. That'd be his only freedom to be outside the prison walls.
Funny. But listen, let me just say this real quick. I might lose my train of thought. I feel like, damn, my train just went off the
track. Oh, shit.
No, it'll come back. What was I going to say, though? Damn it.
Lord of mercy.
Lot of mercy. Big up. I'm not even gonna be like, yeah, no, I just it'll come back. But it was a really important point though, something to think of. Oh, the number one thing that we can do to fight back. Follow the money. Yeah. Do not go out there and start protesting. Do not waste your time and take off from work and go and do that shit. You know what you should do? Do not shop at major corporations. Do not spend your money in places. He said, Wendy look good. Thank you, John Dre. He's stupid. But no, stop spending your money with the people that are connected to making money off of you. Like all these major corporations, they're the ones that's benefiting from everybody. So if you start slowly pulling away that'll get there.
We gotta start manufacturing our own thing. But here's the thing that I get sick and tired of people always being disrespectful as it towards black people. And we spend almost half of America's GDP. America only makes $4 trillion a year. We spend $2 trillion. So do you think they don't have that money? We the biggest inconspicuous consumption. We the biggest of bullshit that we don't even need.
On stuff that does not benefit your health, does not benefit your mental health.
He said niggas on Popeyes and Hennessy.
Yo, they don't even own it. They are making the people that own Hennessy so rich. Like they grandbabies is gonna be good.
Target sucks.
He said I was shopping at Target today and I'm not stopping.
I'm not gonna lie to you. If Target was near me, I'm not a fan of Target. But if it was Best Buy on the list, I'm still going to Best Buy. I'm sorry. I'm a sellout.
I'm not really a Target person. Like, I mean, I think I actually heard that Marshalls was part of the bullshit, but I like Marshalls.
Nah, we gonna have to.
But you know I guess I just won't be going to Marshalls no more.
You know what it is? Because black people in America doesn't really manufacture enough goods. We really can't, and I think that's the reason why they're so cocky with us. Because we don't manufacture anything, they can talk any old way about us. And at some end of the day, even if we go to some sidebar market, They the ones that supplying to whoever, and they still getting money. They still getting paid anyway. If it's a black person
Well, listen,
that's selling it to you,
like I
sucks.
said before, how this country system will cut their nose despite their face. They shut down all of the factories back when in the 70s, right? And then they brought the drugs into the system with the crack cocaine epidemic, right? So here it is that they started the problem that they have to fix now. The only reason we don't make stuff here is because they shut down the factories to spite black people to get in the head. He said it close to Macy's on full. They was doing that before Trump even got in the office. They've been already closing Macy's and stuff. Like
I love
Macy's and all
I
these
love
big
Macy's.
box places are going out of
I love
business.
Macy's. That's all. You know what I'm saying? I shop at Macy's heavy though. You know what I'm saying?
Well, more people order online, so they don't need the brick and mortars anymore. That's what the problem is. Most people ain't going out.
They getting rid of
no
Macy's though.
I know. I like Macy's.
Shit hurt my feelings,
I do
man.
like Macy's, but now you can only order shit online, and they're gonna probably make like a little return store or something.
That's some bull crap. They getting rid of Macy's.
Yeah, I'm gonna be mad because that's where I get all my Levi denims, all my clothes from. I go all the way downtown to the city.
What about the colognes and stuff, the smell goods and all that?
Yeah.
Macy's, what is it? Macy's? Is it?
I get
Macy's
my shoes
backstage.
I get my coats from Macy's. You know, get the furs you can get from Macy's. Get the linen.
Oh, clearance, B, because we ain't worried about paying full price for any damn thing. When you young and stupid, you out there buying full price for shit and bragging about it. Now when you old, when you
know
older,
what store was another good store?
What's a good store?
Another good store? Which one?
You know the I used to always go there too, just for their cologne and their little clothes. Century 21 was good. I was so mad when they closed that down.
Been closed Century 21. That was terrible.
I was mad as hell.
That hurt my feelings.
I love Century 21.
They closed Century 21.
And I ain't found out until I went down there to go spending.
Remember Century 21 on 86th Street? Like man,
they got one lower than that. They got one in Midtown. Like
Midtown. That's the one I used to go to.
The one all the way downtown by the Brooklyn Bridge.
They just getting rid of it. And you know what it is? It's a matter of time that a lot of these stores gonna close because shopping online, there's so many deals, so many incentives. And even with Amazon talking about they rolling back their DEI, nigga, most of your workforce is black and Hispanic, so bruh.
Exactly.
Like, what are you gonna do?
Out. Now, like, just like how Target reneged, and they're like, no, we're gonna reinstate the DEI.
Exactly. Nah, son.
And this is what I was saying. Why did they do that? Because they started to see it hurt their pockets. And I'm telling you, that is the only way that we could truly fight against the matrix. And while you're in it, take the money, mess with their money. That's it. There's nothing else you could do. You can't stop traffic enough. You can't protest enough. Like the last time Trump got in the office, people was protesting all around the world. Everybody was crying. They in the street crying. They out there, stopping traffic, messing up people from going home after work and shit.
I'm glad I just got out of work.
It lasts for a few months and then it stops.
We don't need a protest because I think the whole entire world is aware of what's happening.
No, they're protesting around the entire world for us right now.
Elon Musk is putting a Doge server on the financial system. He got all our personal sensitive information. He got these little young knuckleheads out here taking and scanning all our stuff. They got our social security numbers. They got our address. They got our medical information.
They went after TikTok and they ain't going after Elon.
That's what I'm saying. And he got connections with China. Him and China does business. China manufactures some of his stuff. China. So I'm confused. I'm very confused that if this is so-called illegal, why nobody snatching Elon Musk up? I don't care if he's the richest man in the world.
Bro, he ain't.
Somebody could have snatched him up.
He don't even have his green card.
He probably don't have nothing. He's just so rich he can just walk in the country. He don't need it. He can just walk right in the country. And think about it.
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. And the agency that he got rid of, what is it? U.S. Aid. That company was investigating him because it appears that he was doing something stupid when it comes to one of his companies. I think it was Starlink, and they was just investigating him because they the ones have a partnership with him. They give him funding for his program. So they're like, wait a second, something's a little off. So when they started investigating him and scrutinizing him, he hated that. So he was waiting for his chance to get in office with Donald Trump so he could rip them apart. He shredded the whole company. Like he didn't,
Crazy.
he went crazy, and it's not like it was any way spending. They all lying about it because all they did is go online, look at USA, they say, and look at the articles on it. Oh yeah. They spending too much over here. They didn't know what the hell was really going on.
Is what I would coin as the revenge term.
Looney Tunes, right?
This is the revenge term. Like when Trump was in office the first time, you know, there was a lot of people after he went out of office that was telling on him and talking shit about him and da. And now what? He came back with a vengeance. He's like, oh, I will avenge my name.
Yo, but think about how insane is that? The January 6 people get released, and the people that investigate them doing their job is going to get investigated because Akash Patel is going to get. They delayed it, but he's going to get in there and he's going to investigate them. It's like everything is upside down now, right? How do people that do their jobs get investigated?
Yes, I got my popcorn kernels with some coconut oil. Yeah. You know, I go make that on the stove with a little bit of sea salt.
No, I'm saying you got to throw a little cheese on there,
powder on there, you know, or you know, just something else, and I'm watching this whole thing and just laughing. Like I'm not gonna lose my mind over this.
Nah, ain't nothing we can do. Can't cry over what we can't do nothing about. We can't do nothing about it. So all we can do is sit back and be like, God damn. I'm just sitting there waiting for him to be vulnerable because by him getting rid of all these federal employees, he don't realize they keep the president safe. All these agents and all these CIA agents, you trying to get rid of all these people? Are you aware how vulnerable you're going to be in this world? Are you aware Donald Trump know he got enemies that wants to kill him because he did a lot of businessmen dirty. He did a lot of people dirty, and this is not no alleged. I personally know a few people he did dirty.
Oh, listen.
Directly.
The bill always comes due. At some point, the bill always comes due.
I'll be trying to have all the agents. I'm not letting them lose their job.
Simpsons already put out the episode about, you know, the bitter ending of this gentleman. But we'll see. You know,
we'll see.
That plays out.
I just
don't wish death on nobody.
I'm about to say I don't wish no harm on nobody. I just hope that they could put him in check because this is a second presidency and he got no checks and balances. Before he had a lot of checks and balances, so he only could go so extreme. But right now, when they was trying to say before about Project, you know, just to jump on the next subject about the same situation, they talk about I don't know nothing about Project 2025. Why the guy that actually wrote it, the author, is responsible for the finances of the America? He got the America's purse. That's his position.
They got a sociopath running the Department of Defense. So
yeah,
there's so much going on. But hey, listen, I got my popcorn and I'm just gonna watch this all unravel and, you know, see where it goes from there. So moving along.
Let's get it past this. Let's get past that crap. Now, damn, you know what it is? We will have the reason why we can't talk about it no more because you could be there all day long. Trump creates so much. So I'm not.
I call it mental masturbation. Like people just want to mentally masturbate on shit that you have no control over. So people will sit there and argue, end friendships over having arguments about politics.
Real talk.
And all it is mental masturbation. It's like, you know.
What do you think about Little Meech? Little Meech and 50 Cent. 50 Cent cut Little Meech off because I guess
I don't know much about that, so y'all two can talk about that one.
Put it like this, Kurt. Big Meech just got out, right?
Yeah.
Big Meech know that Rick Ross and 50 Cent don't see eye to eye.
Yeah.
But the problem is that I just got out of jail. I got to get my shit together. So if I'm not cool, if I'm cool with, well, if I got a problem with you, wait,
I get what you're saying.
He's gonna go with a money at, despite what them two got going on.
I think that's what it is because Big Meech.
That's exactly what it is.
When we got out of prison, Rick Ross loved gangsters and all that stuff. So he glorified them and give Meech money and all that. So but before he was out, before he came out of prison, Little Meech was being taken care of by 50 Cent. 50 Cent was holding him down,
50
looking out
Cent,
for him, giving him bread, looking out for him. And then when Big Meech come out, he goes straight to
to his enemy.
the enemy. You know what I'm saying? And 50 Cent is a real dude. Like he like, yo, I can't mess with you, Little Meech. He put his, Little Meech said, yo, man, I don't even care about no Rick Ross, Rick Ross, blah, 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 blah. We all see that, right? So,
but I don't think he should suffer for that.
No. You don't understand. Nope. No. You don't understand. That's Big Meech's son. So they still have a connection. So because they still have a connection and Rick Ross is connected to him, if you're a man that you always have to keep your distance. It's just a military thing. You keep your distance from the enemy. You don't want to get the enemy to give you a one-up. So even though you're cool with Little Meech, you got to keep your distance from him. You know why? Because Little Meech is related to who? Big Meech, his daddy. And who is Daddy rock with? Rick Ross. So he got to keep his distance. 50 Cent, come on, 50 Cent been shot 9 times. He don't take shit for granted. That nigga, he like, nah. Because that's how you can catch me slipping one day. Because one day I'm thinking shit is cool. We chilling. I'm chilling with Little Meech. And next thing you know, they get the drop on me. Rick Ross just happened to get the drop on me. If, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm in a vulnerable situation because I trust you. So 50 Cent doing what he do best. He keep himself at bay with that shit.
But don't think Big Meech don't know what he's doing. He know that Rick Ross and 50 don't see eye to eye. But just like I said, if Rick Ross is gonna have him on the car show, he's getting publicity. Rick Ross is gonna pay him.
He ain't gonna have no. Let's just be talking. He don't want.
Brothers are too old for this. White men are laughing at us. Black.
That's true. We looking stupid out there. Instead of us putting our money together and doing some big shit,
it's all part of the design, though. All
this
stuff was set up this way, like just how you talked about before. How it took 2 years to program people to be okay with exterminating a whole race of people. You know, they've been programming us for years to be the way that we are right now, and people think that this is just our culture. No, it ain't. American black culture is so toxic.
That's what they say is our culture.
They did a good job with making us a society of individuals. We are individuals to even down to the identity. We all have different identities. Oh, I'm not black. I'm just Native American only. Nigga, you get pulled over and they're like, oh, he's Native American. I'm like, no, that's a nigga right there. What the fuck you talking about? You know what I'm saying? But that's because we brainwashed.
Listen,
we don't want to be anything.
Listen, I like you said, they brainwashed. And Awareness Academy 411 is those people that decided what can we do to help to change the dynamic, or what can we do to be the change in the world that we want to see. All right, let's get on these microphones and get on these cameras and start sharing the knowledge and information that we have that helped us to unplug from the matrix. And hopefully somebody out there at whatever point in their life that they just happen to meet up without information, and it plants the right seed and they blossom into a pretty flower, and start to do the same. Be the change that you want to see in the world. Stop waiting for the government or stop waiting for other people to do it. You have to do it. You have to do it.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, one of the things, hey, what's up, Rod? You late to the party, man. We late to the party.
You can watch it again.
But check this out. I just want to put this out for anybody that has a business and you're looking for a little bit of promotion. We're willing to promote you for free. We're willing to interview you for free. We put out flyers. We put it all over different social media platforms, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook,
spreading the love,
you name it. I could put it on my, put it on the SoundCloud. We also have, we also on iHeartRadio, so you can check us out on iHeartRadio as well. So let's say if you can't watch us, you can at least listen to us. So there's so many different ways. So if you have a product that you trying to sell, or you just advertising your business, or you're an entrepreneur, or even if you want to come on as a guest and just have bullshit conversation with us.
Yeah, if you just want to be like what Fly Guy doing. He on here, he just chilling. Like
chilling, man. It's not for you to come on it, have a little conversation, talk your shit. You know what I'm saying? This is a free space to express yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's it's all love right here. You know what I'm saying? Even if we disagree, we gotta come together at the end and say, yo, it's all love between us. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like this, man.
Like, listen, I love just being able to know that the information I shared is actually, he said I'm black. Can be helpful for people. I'm black and I'm black, y'all, because I'm black, y'all, because I'm blacker than black.
Because you know why?
Y'all.
Everybody like to separate black from everything. Like, I heard one dude, he said, "Oh, I'm Native American and black." I'm like, "Yo, you black." He was like,
I'm
like
a Navajo
Native, but
Listen, I can play the whole.
but I'm Native
give you a
American.
list.
I'm
And he's
I'll
black
give
like
you a
you.
list.
I'm a
He's our
Navajo.
color.
You heard me? I'm a Navajo.
He said Navajo. He's so stupid. Yeah, I could give you a list of all the different things that I'm mixed with. But if I was sitting in a room full of white people, they would look at me and say, "That's a black woman."
Exactly.
So it don't matter what I'm mixed with. I'm still a black woman.
You can pull over by the police and be like, "Oh no." Like even some of my Spanish friends, some of my Dominican friends, they're like,
people
"Nah,
think
I'm not
I'm
black
Dominican
Dominican."
anyway.
I'm
You know,
like,
people
bro,
think I'm Spanish or Dominican. I'm like, no. Well, Puerto Rican or Dominican.
It's funny when they get pulled over. They be like, "Oh, you." They be like, "I'm Dominican." I said, "Nah, you black nigga. I don't give a fuck if we speak a different language. You black."
Like, me no black. Me no black.
Oh yeah,
You know,
Godfrey shit. You see what Godfrey did? Godfrey was talking about Cuba. What is it? Cubans for Trump, and they all dancing and singing. They got the songs out, having a good time. We want Trump. And then afterwards, once Trump got elected, he started kicking him out the country.
To us?
Hey,
Why
come on, man! Man, come on! What are you doing?
I heard he don't be on YouTube no more. Godfrey, the conscious with the how you call it? The
comedian Godfrey.
Oh, you talking about the comedian? I'm talking about something else.
Oh, you talking
about, no. We talking about the Nigerian comedian. That dude is hilarious, bro.
Yeah.
I would love to get Godfrey on our show. He is hilarious.
I thought you were talking about the Kemet, some Kemet dude.
Brother Polite?
Nah, he part of that whole circle with Polite and all of them. They call him Godfrey, but he don't.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about Tariq Nasheed.
No.
I'm just throwing names out there.
He's a funny dude.
You know, it irritates me about and it's just so random. But I'm thinking about Brother Polite. So freaking smart, full of information, full of knowledge, but a scammer. Smart as hell though. You can learn. You listen to the shit that come in his mouth.
And he don't even have to scam. Like, bro,
very
smart
as hell, nigga. Like I was sitting there listening, like, and I be on. Yo, let me tell you something. I be sitting there while I'm listening to YouTube video. I'm on my computer. I sit there typing in exactly what's coming out of his mouth, and I'm doing research. And you see articles supporting his claim. I'm like, this guy's not just speaking out of one side, out of the other. He really knows the shit he's talking about.
Very, very well.
And it irritates me that he was scamming people with his book. Nobody never got a copy of his book, and he said, "Yo, you could order my book," and then people spending money, keeping their money.
Because he was trying to get rich fast.
Nah, his books.
He was trying to get rich fast, and back then he wasn't getting no money.
Ebooks, because I paid for them. I got them ebooks. I mean,
no, but the physical hardbacks, they wasn't getting them. Yeah, and then he was scamming the shit out of people with the hardbacks. And then he was talking about, oh, if you pay this money, I'm gonna help you naturalize. Because a lot of people was trying to naturalize.
Then he was
with the UCC forms and shit. Oh, that nigga was horrible, yo.
Well, listen, I don't want to throw dirt on my people. I hope he's okay, and I hope he gets his mind right. Like, we need more people like him. He's definitely revolutionary, but he just got to get his shit together. But
yeah,
we about to jump off from here, but we could always stay on forever and ever because we just got so much to talk about. But we gotta just stay within our time frame. Plus, we don't want to overload people.
Yeah, they gonna be like, damn,
so much in just this.
I heard so much from them.
Huh?
They gonna be like, I heard so much from them.
Yeah,
I don't even use it. I'm only used to talk. I'm only used to listening for an hour. Why the hell would I listen for 2 hours? You know what's funny? Not to be funny, real quick. Why the hell I be seeing people be on for 3 hours? How much talking you could do in 3 hours?
I mean, we could probably do that long, but do I want to do that long? That's the question. Like,
the only podcast I could listen to in 3 hours only because he always have these scientists on, and I'll be listening to the.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's
Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan be having those scientists on. I respect Joe Rogan for that.
Intriguing things. He's talking about
having those
some intriguing shit.
Yeah,
but listen, everybody, please like, share, comment, go to YouTube and subscribe. Again, we are Awareness Academy 411. I'm your girl Wendy Zizzo, here with Kirk the Jerk, and we got our guest today, Fly Guy.
Stay tuned and please hit us up and support the channel.
Again.
And we on Awareness Academy 401 on YouTube. Follow on Kirk the Jerk YouTube. Follow on Facebook. You want to follow on Instagram, TikTok, you name it. Anything you name it, we have it. You know what I'm saying?
But
the most
shout out
the
to
most active one is YouTube
for supporting Awareness Academy. We appreciate you for sure.
Appreciate you, Lamel. Appreciate you, brother Lamel. Thanks, man.
Word. Peace,
yes,
y'all.
Stay on live. Stay on, Jay.